Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more VG Comes Judgment episode 13. Going to be doing quite a bit of friendo events, so that way we can up our city reputation. And yes, the video game just likes to hang here sometimes. It can be quite annoying, if I'm honest. Kind of wish it would stop doing that. You know, it's kind of strange that it does that, considering the fact that I did download this game. This isn't playing off a disc, so it's not a case of, oh, the disc is all scratched up. It's a case of, oh, the game is just sometimes poorly optimized. Gotta love when things like that happen. Anyways, these two don't seem too happy about their meal at our favorite little restaurant here. So we're going to go in and investigate that. Yeah, this guy, he's not oblivious. He can tell things went wrong. And this is one of those things where it's all there's a lot of just voiceless text in these side friend events, you know. Sometimes there'll be a minigame or an activity, but it is mostly just a lot of text, a lot of voiceless text. And what little voice there is in these side things is usually in Japanese, which is interesting that they didn't dub over that as well. You would think they would, but I guess that's just one of the little oversights that they had. But, oh well, what are you gonna do? And it's not like, you know, making so many of these text-based is necessarily a bad thing, although if you're trying to commentate over it, I guess, you know, there's only so much you can say about it, really. But, you know, when you're just playing through it normally, it's perfectly fine. It's all perfectly fine and good and all that snazzy jazzy goodness. You know, yep, that's some good advice from Yagami here, you know, spicing up the food, because you can only serve the same thing for so long before people are like, whatever, moving on. Yay! We've almost maxed that one out. And every time you max out a friend meter like that, not only does your C reputation go up by 1, but you gain a sizable amount of XP. And that really makes this worth it, because by every time if you're like me and you do this fairly often, in fact, most of this in the next part is going to be these sort of friend events. So when you are off going through these, leveling these up rather often, you'll just be getting XP like left, right, and center. Anyways, there's a friend event here, but for once it is not the store owner. No. The person we're going to be running into is somebody whom a poor person would hate to run into in the middle of the day, especially if seen spending monies. But first, we have to go through our food. Yep, that's all looking very nice, very tasty, I suppose. Kind of surprised, you know, there aren't any soft drinks at these restaurants aside from tea. Interesting choice. Alright, we're just going to walk through here and... well, look who we ran into here. Why, it is our landlady. Definitely not someone you want to meet when you're out about in town spending money. They're going to be a little suspicious, like, okay, you can spend money on all this stuff, but where's your rent? And it's interesting, like, you know, where there's a story and gameplay segregation here, because in story, Yagami is basically broke, but, you know, on this playthrough, we have tons of money. We have millions of yen. So why can't we pay rent? It would be nice if, you know, they included rent as maybe a mechanic. I'm not sure what the benefit of that would be, like what bonuses you could get from that. But, you know, it would have been nice just to have a little bit of story and gameplay integration. That's always something that I like to see in video games, so that way nothing takes you out of it and makes it feel video gamey. Because that is the one thing that kind of does, but nevertheless, our friend activity with her is going to be testing out her food and giving her some honest to goodness feedback on it. Yep, exactly. And obviously, she's going to be a great cook, so we have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Yep.
So stop worrying, Yagami. Everything's going to be fine. Everything will be fine.
Yep.
At the very least, she's not too annoyed at us for missing rent so many times, so, there's a plus there. Always look for the positives in life. Even when it feels like the whole world is falling down around you and everything is going to hell in a handbasket, and it feels like you're getting thrown into this 20-foot deep hole, and they pulled up the ladder, and every time you try to crawl back up, there's no way out. You just keep falling back down. Even in a situation like that, at least the pit isn't on fire. There's that. Also, the pit isn't filled with spikes. So there's that as well. You gotta look for even the tiniest of silver linings, because sometimes you need those just to get you through the day. Trust me, I know. Nevertheless, let's return to our apartment so that way we can do that. Also, I do find it odd that our apartment is also our office, and Yagami just sleeps on a couch. Not that I have any experience in that whatsoever, because sleeping on couches, that would be totally weird. 100% I've never done it. Nope. And yeah, not the food he's describing isn't exactly something I believe I would eat myself, but to each their own. Definitely no food expert or somebody who, goes gaga over, HD food renders. I've seen plenty of people do that. Be it Final Fantasy 15 or the latest Pokemon game, whenever they see super HD renders of food, they're like, oh my god, makes me so hungry, my god. But I am not like that at all, I don't know. I'm weird, I suppose. And yeah, just, oof. The food was not good according to Yagami. Now we have to choose a very sensible response, and hopefully she will not take it the wrong way. So let's think carefully about this, people. Do 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 ba da 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 do do do. Oh, but Joe's right. Let's hope she doesn't kill me in my sleep. All right, we're got some friendo points. Hooray! That's always a good thing. So let us continue on. Let me play pinball. Why won't you let me play pinball? One day we will play it. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a fun time. First, let's jam out to some music. Alright, that's enough of that. We have to get a mosey on, right? Right, yep, there we go. That's enough of that. And there are multiple other records we can get. There's a few other ones, and one we can get from a romance, and I think there might be some other ones, but I'm not sure. As we're running through the city on our way to the crime scene. Yeah, I don't think visiting here would really do much of anything when it comes to searching for evidence, because everything would have been cleaned up months ago. So I'm not even sure why we're over here, other than to find a kitty. Cute little kitty. Which I suppose makes everything worth it. But other than that, I can't find a reason why we would actually be here. It's not like there's actual evidence for us to find, because, as I stated, it all would have been cleaned up by now, and all filed away in police reports that we currently do not have a single bit of access to. Okay, I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. Hey, at least I got a little XP out of it, so I suppose that's always worth it. Ah, there's the almost. There we go. Yay! The screw will be important later. But we investigated the scene, found nothing, so yeah. Just a tiny bit of a waste of time. But for now, we have to cut away to something else. That will totally not affect us whatsoever. See, the police are chasing over this mischievous masked maniac, who has quite the parkour skills. You'd think with these being trained officers of the law, they would have some high stamina. But I guess they have nothing compared to this parkour prince. Look at this in comparison. Like, he just leaps over that thing and they take forever. If that sort of sequence right there isn't this game's view of law enforcement in a nutshell, I don't know what is. I see we're getting a call from Kaito.
Hey, what's up?
Just love that. Just yoink. And for some reason, they're now trying to chase after us for some reason.
Okay, let's go.
Nevertheless, we have chased after this guy because, well, he stole our phone, and we are not having any of that nonsense. So now for yet another scripted chase sequence. I think I do pretty well here, all things considered. I think my reflexes are rather decent, maybe not the best. I'm sure there are some people that can hit these buttons and other commands as I come up within like half a millisecond. Because some people's timings, they really are that good. I'm not sure why it takes me that extra half second to react, because I see it and I don't know, maybe I guess I just sort of the pressure just causes me to freeze a little bit, but nevertheless, I think I actually do like a nearly perfect run here. We almost got him. Come on, he's so close. Jump! Tackle him! Tackle him! He's right there! He's right there! He's right there! Oh, come on! You just had to do the spinny diddly. Spinny diddlies do not help you catch people. There he is! He's right there! Grab him! Grab him! He's right there! He's right there! You ninny. We've almost got him. And that's the whole sequence. Not too bad. That's why I like these chase sequences. The fact that not only are they somewhat fun to actually play through, but even if you don't like them, they never outstay their welcome. And that's something that I wish more, like, most notably the trailing activity, which thankfully tailing. Thankfully we haven't done any tailing in a while, but it's going to start coming out really, really often. And once it does, I'm not looking forward to that whatsoever. Okay, you think you can jump? Oh, well, our parkour skills are not the same as that masked man's. Oh well. Don't worry, Yagami, it's not like this game has fall damage.
You're not getting any thanks for that. Here, you earned this back.
Yes, we earned our property back
Own it.
from a thief.
Look, it wasn't a perfect plan, but it worked
Since
out in the end.
it does not make.
So thanks. Is that what you call that? And I don't want your thanks, asshole.
I love Yagami's lack of chill here. It is a mood. Having your phone stolen from you, then having to chase a guy around half the goddamn city block to get it back. Let for him to be like, oh yeah, you've actually earned this. Like, no, fuck you, guy.
And that's a Kamurocho burglary ring.
No kidding.
The cops can't catch him.
Well, at least that a little bit of crisis was now averted. Gotta love how realistically they put out these texts here. You know, there's a lot of games when they have text, it's just bleep, bleep, boop, bleep, 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 like completely instant, like Persona 5 has that. Whereas here, it actually takes a couple of seconds at least. So you at least get a tiny bit of, you know, a feeling of an actual text message being made. Alright, where are we going to from here? Oh, we have to deal with this. That's right. Well, this homeless man's in bad shape, and, you know, we could just leave him out here to rot, but, you know, Yagumi's a good guy, so we're not going to do that. Yay, friend event, but it's a mandatory friend event. Alright, am I going to go to the sewers immediately, or am I going to do a friend event? What am I going to do? Yep, I guess I was going the wrong way there. Yep, gotta go north. Gotta go to the children's park, and I got many locations here memorized. Like, I know the children's park is by where the old slot car derby, used to be back in Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. And can we bring back the slot car races? Those are fun. That was a fun minigame. And can we bring back the karaoke? I hope 7 has that. If it doesn't, I'm going to be so sad. I will be. I'm going to be just sad tears. Like, I'm already kind of iffy on, you know, the combat in Yakuza 7 becoming a full-on turn-based RPG. But if they also keep the karaoke away, I'm just going to be like, son, come on, man. You can't keep doing this to us. You can't. That's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. Also, we got a bit of an immigrant here. That's cool. Trying to do his best to learn the culture of Japan. By the way, heart goes out to everyone in Japan suffering from the coronavirus. And I honestly hope that things clear up sooner rather than later. Because, we don't need any more people getting sick and dying from that than already have. But, you know, I'm sure that top scientists in Japan are working on a vaccine as we speak. So hopefully this will be not exactly much ado about nothing, but not, you know, a crisis that can be somewhat averted. Anyways, on that gruesome note, thank you all for joining me for this. Click like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, leave a comment if you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!